Hi YouTubers, we have a Faremate RD740 stereo boombox. Faremate, never come across them before, but they're made in Japan and they're called something else there, so it shouldn't be a bad quality unit. So something should work on it. The radio I know does. The stereo light.
The opening of that A minor concerto by
tuning level and battery indicator. And there's a stereo wide, but what happens when it's faulty, obviously doesn't work.
Afraid you're missing the best bits? The Highlights podcast is just what you need. You have twins, you have a new album out.
We'll come back to the radio in a minute. So we go to tape. Unfortunately, although it's turning round, it doesn't stay down. Well, only sometimes. And there's no sound. Fast forward. Rewind seemed to work. Just no signal. Could that be? Counter's not working. Anyway, we'll turn the radio back on.
Week. Let's see.
That's long wave. I mean medium FM, I mean. Could be medium wave, I can't see because it's on the side. That's short wave. It's long wave, I believe.
Thank you, Matthew. Murray from Lovewell Blake in Norwich. And the numbers this evening, the FTSE 100 share index closed up 17 points to close the day on 73.65.
And the volume control, I've never seen this
pound gets you $1.25
on a unit like this.
Or €1.18. The recent
Left and
fine
right
weather has accelerated the growth
sides.
of seasonal harvests. Asparagus is at least a fortnight.
Anyway, we'll leave it on long wave so I can bring down the aerial, which is nice and intact.
Like a national picture I've been hearing. Is it the case here with you?
You just turn it round. And that mains socket was loose, so I had to get inside the unit to glue it back in. It's okay now. Around the back, got the details there. It's made in Japan, of course. But unfortunately, when I unscrewed the back, two of the tubes that the screws go down, that are part of the case, broke off. Two there, which means I can only partly screw it back in to hold the back on. So I've somehow got to get long screws to put in these. It's just a hole there now. It should go in there. We tried to glue it in, but it just wouldn't stay. It's very hard to get it accurate. So I need some long screws that are longer than that, so it can screw back in with a washer on this end. Just hope it's possible to get some. That's the battery compartment. It's a bit corroded on that side. It's fine there. And there's an aerial socket for a big aerial, which I'd never see on units this size. And you can see right in there, which you shouldn't be able to really, because it's got dust covers inside these grills that have come out, so I've got to glue them back in again. Around the other side there's left and right mini jacks for stereo mics, 5-pin DIN, something plugged in which I'll show you in a minute. External speaker sockets and the full size headphone socket which I've plugged in there to stop sound getting out of the built-in speakers. And beat cancellation switch. So the 5-pin DIN is plugged into this receiver here. It's already tuned in.
The track is called Searching. It's been produced by Disclosure, signed to their record label as well. It's definitely got the Disclosure hallmark all over it. It's very, very good as well.
Here we go. To prove that it's coming from.
Fucker on the M5 says, Gregory, save this naughty number for dance anthems, please. He loves it very much.
Very clear.
Lynn Dawson on our BBC Introducing playlist this week. Ali in Devon has panicked me and says, Gregory, did you check that your elephant roar is a friendly one? Otherwise you may have... What's up?
And that just about wraps it up really. I mean, this is such a rare unit though. There's very few on the web. Plenty of pictures, but not many surviving examples. But it's only really any use as a radio. And the DIN output, that's all it is, as I've demonstrated earlier. You can't plug a phone or computer into it. Anyway, bye for now.